Last year, just for a term, I took a new reception class, and in that I had an autistic child. And I was provided with a considerable number of hours to assist me in working with this child and supervision with this child. However, this year the funding will be somewhat less. The child still has the same problems. He'll be in a class where he'll have the same number of children, if not more, yet the support will be less. All sorts of hours are cut in our school, but to provide any extra time, we provide a little bit of money from the reserve that we have at our school so that we can actually assist the students that need the help, as far as non-English speaking background children, as far as children on the negotiated curriculum and Aboriginal education. All the minority groups need something, and without that extra support, it's not equitable for all.
I've been following the issues through the media, and I haven't seen a convincing case from the government. They seem to be saying that none of the schools will be worse off under their new model. There'll be no change, no change, no change for all of the different public schools that I've seen listed, but I haven't seen a convincing case for that. The teachers, on the other hand, have got a research that will show that the poorer schools are from areas, for example, where I live, they will be worse off. If you really care for your kids' future, for the future of a well-rounded secular education available to parents, that you really need to support the teachers in this dispute.
Well, for a start, there's several sources of funding, and each of those is very important in terms of working out what a school might miss out on. More recently, we've got the federal funding for the so-called digital education revolution. Now, in our school, my rough estimate is that we would have put in something like 300 to 400 hours of preparation to be able to get that funding in the first place. And that's work that was done by people who already had their hours committed to other work. They would already have a full-time job in the school without having to somehow meet all of the extra work involved to get on board with what's required now if a school's going to be seen as leading edge. Funds which are allocated through the enterprise bargaining process don't designate such things as library time, but allows a flexibility. There are going to be some schools in which that library person, who's essential anyway, is going to somehow be given other jobs to do, and the work that they will get will take away from a foundation resource which every school needs.